Good evening, everyone. It is Friday. Friday is always a good day because it leads to the weekend. Even if you have to work, there's kind of a relief there. It's not during the week, right? At least your checks won't clear over the weekend. So that's a good thing. After tonight, you're all free till Tuesday this week because we have a holiday on Monday, Columbus Day, which I didn't realize until I looked at something and realized it wasn't going to be open on Monday. So tonight we have just a couple new releases along with some other pieces that I pulled out to complement your fall wardrobe. So we'll show those for you. First thing we have tonight, oh, by the way, this is the end of the invoice period. So this show will be the last one on your invoice, and then we will be sending out those invoices and packages. All right, these are called Just a Little Crush. The ones I have on are in black, and I have one more pair of these. Hi, Mom. Hi, Aunt Dora. So I have just one more pair of these in the black. I do have them in red and pink as well. I have 3 pairs of each of these. So they are a hammered metal that has been painted. These are a post earring. Our post is at the top of that little circle. You can see where they hang down on my ears. I put my whole hand behind them because it's really hard to see the black. So I have, hi Esley, Just a Little Crush in the black that I have on, one more pair of those, 3 pairs of each, the pink and the red. These are going to be number 1 tonight. All right. So that got us off to a start. Number 2. Number 2 is this beautiful iridescent heart. This one's called Lock Down My Heart in multi. It's a faceted rhinestone with the iridescent properties, so you can see all the different colors in it like a prism. It's not exactly a snake or a cord-like chain. I'm going to call this a box chain because it's more like a box shape. The earrings are the little iridescent rhinestones. They're great for layering or for putting in a second hole, or if you just want a smaller earring. This one is about 1/4 inch below that collar. So you can see just that little bit of hem from the collar with the 2-inch extension. The point of that heart is going to be at the center of the chest. So Lock Down My Heart in multi, we have 2 of these remaining. It is going to be number 2, and that was not on purpose. Just happened that way. Sometimes it does. Watch, something else will go wrong during this show because that went right. I guarantee it. All right, next up.
We're using the big numbers today.
Yeah, we're using the big numbers because I still can't find 2 through 14 of the other ones. I forgot to show these the other night. I missed them on my desk because my desk has a lot of jewelry on it. I know you can't imagine, right? These are called Flat Out Fashionable in silver. These are a teardrop-shaped hoop, flat polished surface, reflect all that light. This is the length and size, and I have 2 pairs of these. Flat Out Fashionable, number 3, and we have 2 pairs available. That's a nice basic hoop that will go with anything. Number 4, and sometimes we wear the light pink with the browns, but have you ever considered a light purple? This is a purpley pink or a pinky purple. I don't know which way it is. I guess it's a pinky purple because theoretically this says purple on it. So we have that kind of a lilac, light lilac color. These are pearly beads along with hammered discs, 2 layers. The earrings are the purple pearly beads. Sorry. See, I can't even decide whether it's pink or purple anymore. Let me fix these layers because I always want to hang wrong. There we go. It's hard to put things over somebody's head. This one comes down almost to that dropped waist with the 2-inch extension. It's going to go down into the lower belly area. This one does have just a single chain at the top. So if you wanted to pull it up a little bit, you could do it like this and have it just go down to mid-abdomen. Hi, Violet. So we have 2 of these. It's called Sublime Awakening in purple. So again, that's a pinky purple, like a lilac color. And it is going to be number 4. Number 4 tonight. How's everybody doing? How was your week? I would love to say mine was busy, but it really wasn't busy. I was just tired, I think. That's kind of how some weeks go. All right, next up, this is 3D drama. We have 3 of these. 3D drama. So this is truly 3D. Sorry, almost said treaty. So you can see how it stands up away from my hand. This is in geometric shapes. They are hinged, so they will conform to your breastbone. It's hung from double chains, and then our earrings are the gold tassels. So gold is a popular color with our fall colors. This is the length. So depending on where you're looking at it, it's anywhere from, one of them was violet, but not the gold. Anywhere from 3/8 of an inch to 1/2 an inch, depending on where you're measuring, because you can see it goes down a little bit here. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right here above your bust. I had to think about that. I think it was a black one that was a fashion fix. This one is 3D drama in gold. I have 3 of these available. And it is number 5 tonight.
Tell your mom she has to stop
Number 5.
getting so upset and not be stormy during the weekend.
Max says you need to stop getting so upset and being stormy during the week, Mom. It's not nice to be stormy. Make sure you say hi as you come in so we can put you in the drawing for a free piece of jewelry at the end of the show. So we enter everybody that has come on the show and said hi so that we know you're here. Plus, you'll get an extra entry for each one of the survey questions that you answer and get the correct answer on.
Hello, Violet.
He's saying hi to you, Violet. So let's try this. Everybody get warmed up. See if we get enough people to do this. 5 answers on this one. Yeah, exactly, Mom. We can make the weather swing, though. Let's go with number 3 out of 5 on this one. Spilling or dropping this in the kitchen can make a huge mess. Hi, Kita.
You see Shannon?
Yep, I just saw Shannon. Hi, Shannon. You popped in there too. Spilling or dropping this in the kitchen can make a huge mess. Pasta sauce. Oh, that is one of the worst things. Yeah, that's not on the list, but that should have been. Oil was number 1, Esley. Jelly. Oh, they didn't get jelly either. Eggs. Eggs was number 5. Eggs are horrible too. They're also slippery. Ooh, a glass jar. They didn't put jars on here. Sugar would be horrible. Honey, salt, flour was number 3, Kita. Flour was a winning answer. That's number 3. You know flour. It just goes everywhere, especially if you spill it or drop it. It's all over the place. Soda is horrible too, Shannon. It usually splits that cap and then it just sprays everywhere. Juice was number 4. Milk was number 2. So it looks like you've gotten all of them. I know. Well, between us and the kids, right? You've done all of them. plus some, and some at the same time. That's the really bad one. The worst thing I ever had happen, and I never thought about it before, was I had glass jars, you know, the big drink dispensers. They were glass. And I poured hot tea in them because I was making sweet tea. And the heat was too much for the glass and busted the glass. So the whole dispenser shattered. And I had sweet tea all over my kitchen. It was running on the floor. It ran down the front of the cabinets and inside the cabinets because it went behind the doors. I was cleaning up sticky tea for weeks because I'd missed places. Yeah, so let your tea cool off before you put them in a glass jar. Just saying. I have done that before with just a glass when I worked in restaurants. Fairly early in my career in restaurants, I had a glass that I had filled full of ice and was pouring warm tea over it, and the tea was still too hot. And when it hit that cold glass, it shattered everywhere. I still have a scar on my wrist from where the glass went in. But I never thought about it because my jars weren't cold. They just weren't hot. And when I put that tea in there, it just went everywhere. So, also had to buy a replacement glass jar at the last minute, which was not fun. So that's my story of the week. Don't do that. It makes a huge mess. All right, these are called Easy to Persuade. I only have one pair of these. These are wooden beads on a wire and then little strips of yellow suede tied around the bottom. They're on a fishhook back. This is the length and size. So they'll go with all those golds and browns and nice fall colors that we have. So I thought I'd bring these out. Like I said, just one pair of these left. These are called Easy to Persuade. And they are number 6 tonight. So what is the worst mess you've ever made in the kitchen? Hi, Ruth. What is the worst mess you've ever made or your kids have made? For boiling water in the tank of your carpet cleaner? I haven't had any problems with that, but I guess that could cause a problem. When the kids were little, it wasn't in my kitchen, but when my first 2 kids were little, they were outside playing and they were really quiet, and I should have known something was up. But I had to do something really quick and went in the house, and they tipped over a can of paint that evidently I didn't put the lid on tight enough. And when they tipped it over, the lid popped off and white paint went all over my porch, and they were out there playing in it with their hands. I had to make them get dressed outside because I didn't want them to bring it in the house. Kool-Aid at your house? Your husband put self-rising flour and you made a pound cake. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, lots of burnt sugar. And in the oven is horrible. It's hard to clean up. Oh, no. Tried to make pancakes on a hardwood floor in the entry. Oh, that's hard on a floor. Hi, Caroline. So many messes. Most of them involving kids, right? This one's called Wing-a-Ding-Ding in pink. So these are a pink dewy bead. They're semi-transparent in a teardrop shape, and then it fans out in silver bars from there, kind of looking like a wing. This is the length and size. I have 2 pairs of these. Wing-a-ding-ding in pink. We're just going to roll our eyes at that name. It's number 7. 2 pairs of those. Let's see. Let me pull out something else that's in that same color pink. Not saying you'll want to upgrade to that for this set, but you never know. I have 2 of these. This is Staycation Stunner in pink. We also have a matching pink bracelet that's sold separately. So this would be a 2-piece set. These are opaque, cloudy, and transparent chunky beads. Our bracelet is stretchy, same beads. The earrings that come with it are the cloudy pink beads. So you really wouldn't have to upgrade if you didn't want to, but they do match the color of that last set of earrings. This one is about 1/2 inch below that collar. And with the 2-inch extension, it is going to come down here to center chest. This light pink is a really good color to put with your browns for fall. To get like a chocolate brown or even a dark chocolate brown and put this light pink with it to add a little bit of color. So we have 2 sets of these. We have 2 bracelets, 2 necklaces, and of course you can buy the pieces separately. This is number 8. Speaking of bracelets, I got a few of those here today too. I normally don't show that many, so we'll try a few of these. This is called Dancing Dahlias in red. So these are little red enameled flowers, the petals in the center, painted on a textured silver disc. This is stretchy. Silver bead spacers in between. And we have 2 of these available. So Dancing Dahlias in red is going to be number 9. Number 10, like I told you, gold is in. You could theoretically put this with that 3D gold necklace because it also has geometric shapes and it is set in gold. The bottom part is not wood. It looks like a wood grain. It's kind of, it doesn't have the wood grain in it, but it's kind of that color, or maybe the color of almost caramel. Hi, Sheila. And then the top is an ivory. These are bent in the middle. You can see, so they're not going to sit flat. This is the length and size. So I have 3 of these. They're called generically geometric. How many people think they could have come up with a better name? I mean, come on. We've got some that we roll our eyes at, but generically geometric, it's kind of sad.
Don't wear them for the name.
We have 3 of these. They are number 10. We don't wear them for the name, but sometimes we do, Matt.
No,
we like the names, right? We like the names. All right.
Diamond ring for your wedding. What does it name? It has no name, just diamond. My wedding ring, that's it.
It doesn't, because you didn't give it a name. If you gave it a name, I would call it that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This one has 5 answers as well. Let's go with answer number 5. Hi, Kim. When do dogs bark? When do dogs bark? I'm going to go with answer number 5 out of 5. When does your dog bark? Our dog barks at everything. He barks at bugs. Does anybody else's dog bark at bugs? I think he's just weird. At night, Polly? Not at night. When the mailman comes. Well, when strangers come, that was number 1. When people walk by, yep, that would have been number 1. When they have to go out, that one wasn't on there, but that's a good answer. Night, when there's a stranger, when people, postman or delivery, those all kind of go under number 1. Other dogs was number 3. Yeah, other dogs. Fireworks. Oh, not fireworks. When they're hungry, that's number 4. Not fireworks. They do usually whimper and go hide under something, though. They didn't put that one on there. When they see a cat, that was number 2. So we've gotten all but the correct answer, that last answer. A storm. Not at a storm. What else might go by your house that they're going to bark at? Yep, the cars. There we go. Mom got that one. When a car goes by. So we had strangers, seeing a cat, seeing other dogs when they're hungry, and at cars when they go by. All right. So tell your dog if he is barking for other reasons that was not on the list. It's not allowed.
Oh, no, the sirens.
Yes, our dog howls at the sirens. He doesn't bark, he howls. All right, this one's called Going Through Phases. In red, so we have kind of that brushed texture on these silver pieces, and then we have red rhinestones separating each chunk from the next. The earrings are also the red rhinestones. We have 2 of these available. This one does not lay well on jade, but it is up there at the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is still going to be right above mid-chest. So it's going to be right about here at the bottom of it. But you could add a necklace extension if you wanted it to be a little longer. So this one is Going Through Phases in red, and we have 2 of these. This one's going to be number 11. Number 12. Number 12, I also have a bracelet for, but I have 2 necklaces and I just have 1 bracelet left. So this is called Explore Every Angle, the necklace. This is the black and silver beads. You've seen this in a couple other colors that I've had. This is the black and silver version. This is on that very thin monofilament wire. So 2 layers of that. The earrings are little stacks of the black and silver beads. And then we have 1 bracelet, and this is an adjustable clasp bracelet. So it has the extension. There we go. Finally get it out of the tag. Here we go. There's the extension to that bracelet so you can make it fit your wrist. This is the length of the necklace. So it is collar length with the 2-inch extension. It is going to sit here in the upper chest. So this is a nice set. It can either be casual or you can dress it up. If you want it to be a little dressier with that silver, it's going to shine a little bit. So we have 1 bracelet. We have 2 of the necklaces. This is going to be number 12, Explore Every Angle in black. Number 13. I also only have one pair of these. They're called Adventurous Allure in purple. So we have a purple bead in oval up here. This is in a hammered frame. And we have kind of an abstract teardrop shape at the bottom. This is on a fishhook back. And this is the length and size. So one pair of these available. This is Attractive Allure. No, Adventurous Allure. Sorry, Attractive Allure is another piece. That's what they get for naming these so close together. Number 13, and we only have one pair of those. Number 14, just have one of these remaining. This is called Bohemian Botany, and it is one of the sliding knot closures, so you can slide it open a little bit more or closed a little bit more. A little blue stone, a dewy blue stone like a moonstone in the center of these silver wheel shapes. It is tied on a light brown cord. And again, these sliding knot closures work really well for different wrist sizes because you can either pull them closer or you can pull them apart. So this one's called Bohemian Botany. And this is the blue version. Just have one of those. It is number 14. And number 15, we have in pink. And this is a little bit brighter pink. Still looks great with the brown. So if you want a little bit more of a color pop, this is called A Touch of Classy in pink. These are bright pink, like a lipstick pink or a nail polish pink. Pearly beads. They alternate with white rhinestones there at the bottom. And we've got some shiny polished silver beads there in the middle. The earrings are the pink pearly beads. I have two of these. This is the length. So it's sitting about 3/8 of an inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down almost to mid-chest. The bottom of it's going to be right there, just above mid-chest. So this is A Touch of Classy in pink. And we have two of these. Number 15. All right. Let me get into some longer necklaces next for a minute. Just trying to get the hair off the back of my neck. It's hot in here. Well, let's see. Okay, this may not apply to everybody, but just think about things like this. Depending on where you live, this has 5 answers. We are going to go with number 4. Name a fruit-bearing tree you can grow in your backyard. A fruit-bearing tree you can grow in your backyard. Apple was number 1. Plums didn't make the list. I don't know why. Pear was number 2. Orange was the correct answer. Kita got another one. Orange was the correct answer. Fig also didn't make the list. I was surprised. And neither did grapefruit. Lemon was number 5. Peaches. See, they don't live in our part of the country. That's the problem. Mulberry. We just talked about that last night. I have mulberry trees, but it didn't make the list. Cherry was the other one. I saw Polly got it back there a while ago. That was number 3. So we had apple, pear, cherry, orange, and lemon. Those were the 5 that were chosen. Kita got it. Kim. She was ahead of you. And ahead of somebody else. Caroline. Caroline also guessed that. All right, this one is in antiqued silver, or antiqued copper. I'm sorry. Even as I said it, I knew it was wrong, and I couldn't stop it. This is called Solar Cycle in copper, and I have 3 of these. So, of course, this is a circular piece, and it has that dot motif along that beveled edge inside. They're kind of made to look like the sun with that circular cutout. The earrings are an antiqued copper tassel. I was getting this one out of the way so I could get to my long necklaces. This one is a 1/4 inch below that collar with the 2-inch extension. It is going to come down here so that this pendant will be over the center chest. So this one is called Solar Cycle. I have 3 of these, and it is number 16. All right, now that I can remove these, let's get to the longer ones. This one's called Boulevard Bazaar. In purple, you can see it also has that kind of orangey tan and a little blue mixed in that center of the pendant. And then we have the silver frame and bar around the outside. The earrings are a silver tassel. This one hangs right here, so about 1/2 inch below that bust. So a nice upper abdomen necklace. I like to wear mine about here. This is about the longest I wear mine. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to come down to about center abdomen. So you can get it down there if you'd like to. I have 3 of these. This is called Boulevard Bazaar. And it is going to be number 17. Number 18, I have 2 of. This one is called Metro Scene. So we have some hammered and polished shapes here, circles and ovals, as well as some discs. Makes a nice asymmetrical necklace. It's on a heavier size chain, larger gauge. The earrings are the hammered ovals in silver. This is the length. Let's see. This is about, that is where it's supposed to hang. So it's going to be just slightly off center like this. You could, if it really bothers you, change it to hang like this. But it's in the mid abdomen going toward the lower abdomen. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit more down around this belly button area. So this one is going to be Metro Scene. 2 of these available. It is number 18 tonight. Number 18. All right. Number 19. Also for those who like that pop of color with their browns. Hi, Tracy. This one has brown wooden beads. It also has some purple, some silvery color, and some bluish colored stone chunks on here. I'm trying to show you all the different beads. Let's see. As well as a little bit of a rippled silver. There's a rippled silver disc right here. Let me back it up a little bit. There we go. So you get the purples and the blues in here with that brown. So you could wear this to brighten up your fall colors. The earrings are the dark purple chunks on a silver fishhook back. I have 3 of these. This is the length. So again, right below this bust with the 2-inch extension. I was suddenly talking out of your pocket. That's so cool, Tracy. You have me in your pocket. This one is right above mid-abdomen with that extension. So this one is called Caribbean Charisma. The official color is purple, but as you can see, we've got mixed purples and blues and things in this necklace. This is number 19. Number 20, we have some brown pearly beads. Brown pearly beads. This is called Fundamental Fashion in brown. So we have these that spin inside the circular silver frame. And we have these that are out here by themselves. The chain links are the oval silver. Number 19 to Mom. The earrings are the brown pearly beads on a silver fishhook back. This is the length, so it is in the lower abdomen with the 2-inch extension. Down here around belly button level again. So I have 2 of these. Fundamental Fashion in brown This one is number 20. All right. Let's go with this question. 5 answers available. Let's go with number 5. Name something that can get tangled. Something that can get tangled. We have no experience with this, right? No tangles. Hair was number 1. I'm sure you know that well, Kita, with those 2 little girls. I had 2 girls too. Jump rope was not on there, believe it or not. Chains was the right answer. So Caroline, we're going to go with that because it didn't specify whether they were jewelry chains or just chains. Rope, string, yarn, thread, that was all under number 3. Wires, specifically on earphones. They put wires for earphones. That was number 2. Thread probably would be under that same number 3 heading. This one's very specific. Something we probably don't use much, but if you go toward the coast, you'll see them. They're big and they get tangled. Or things can get tangled in them. Fishing nets. Fishing nets was the other one. All right. Next up, you got all those. Next necklace. This one is pink with gold. It's called Ethereal Eclipse in pink. So this pink has, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of a glittery background in there, so it has some shine. I don't know if it's going to show on the screen or not. And then it has gold trim. It looks like that. That half circle on the bottom. The earrings, also those pink beads on a gold fishhook back. I have 2 of these. This one also hangs right below the bust. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down to about mid-abdomen, maybe just a little bit higher. It's a pretty combination of gold and pink. This is Ethereal Eclipse. And we have 2 of those available. It will be number 21 tonight. Number 22. One of these available. This is called Palace Perfection in purple. Very pretty light purple teardrop in the center of this ornate frame. It is dotted with little rhinestones along this bottom and 2 right here at the top corners of that teardrop. Kind of looks like a Victorian frame, doesn't it? This is the length and size. So we have Palace Perfection in purple. Too many P's. This one is number 22. Number 23. This is a light lime green in the center. These are called Flower Shop Sparkle. So we have a flowery silver frame in filigree. And then the center is a grouping that looks like a little flower of green rhinestones. So that light lime green, a brighter green. This is the length and size. We have 2 pairs of these. Flower Shop Sparkle in green is number 23. All right, number 24. This one is a 3-layer silver necklace. These are hammered links held up by a bar on each end. 3 layers. The earrings are also those hammered oval links. This is called Repeat After Me. And we have 2 of these. I have this one in gold and I love it. It's a nice basic piece to wear. This one is just below the collar, about a 1/4 inch below that collar, and going down to almost mid-chest. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right here above the bust. So add a little flash of shine to any outfit. This is called Repeat After Me. In silver, 2 available. It is number 24. And number 25 is a hinged bracelet. This is in gold. These links are half polished and half textured with kind of a dot motif. It is hinged on the side, so this is super easy to put on and take off by yourself, which is important to me. It's called Powerhouse Plunder in gold. I have 2 of these available. This one is going to be number 25. All right, let's ask our last question of the night. Let's see. This one has 5 answers as well. Let's go with number 3. How do you pass the time while you're on a flight? So an airplane flight, how are you going to pass the time? Because usually they're not super short, right? Sleep is number 1. I find it hard to sleep, though. Number 2 was reading. Watching the movie. That was it, Caroline. That was number 3. Movies were number 3. What other 2 things could you do? Ooh, it doesn't have drink. Watch people. That's always amusing. Not on there, though. Writing also wasn't on there. What other 2 things might you do while you're passing the time? Watch out the window, which sometimes is kind of pointless, but I do like to do that. And eat snacks. Yep, that was the other one. I'm not chatting with anybody. No chatting. I'm trying very hard not to talk to anybody usually. All right.
Unsociable people.
Unsociable people. Max says I'm unsociable. Oh, well. All right. This is called Celestial Cadence in silver. So this is one of our smaller necklaces. This is a bar. Yes, unless they want a free Bible study. That's always good. These are the silver Hematite rhinestones. So they're a dark gray in color. And then we have some dot motif around the outside. That adds a little bit of texture to these abstract shapes. Kind of like teardrop shapes and oval shapes. The earrings are little white rhinestones on a fishhook back. I have 2 of these. This is the length. I love these smaller bar necklaces to just wear for casual because they're so nice. They're so pretty and yet so nice. This one's about 1/2 inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down to about center chest. So you'll be able to adjust that for any neckline you have. I like to wear these with my button-up shirts because, you know, it's kind of hard to wear a necklace over them unless you wear a really long one. So I wear these in the V of a button-up shirt. This one's called Celestial Cadence. And I have 2. This one is number 26. Let's see. Number 27. Pushing my hair back out of my face. Oh, no, we have some. Paparazzi's not doing them anymore. I do have some, Kita. If you want me to send you a selection of what I still have, it's limited to whatever we still have in stock personally. So I do have some. I can send you pictures of what I do have, and you can decide what you'd like. This is called Cactus Cruise in multi. So this is in red and blue crackle stone. Kind of looks like an upside down cactus. Okay, will do. This is the length and size. I'm on my last pair of these. So Cactus Cruise in multi is number 27. I do still have kids' bracelets, earrings, and rings in stock. So anybody that wants them, let me know at the beginning of the show and I can pull some out. Since we're kind of at the end, I don't have time to grab some, but this is Dearly Debonair in red. Also my last pair. These are red beads. And at the bottom, we have these little trinkets hanging off the bottom in silver, also with red beads in them. This is the length and size. Cute dangly earrings. Dearly Debonair in red is number 28. There you go. I thought I had some right behind me, but I guess I don't. I thought I had a whole thing of them, but I don't see them. This one is The Show Must Grow On. These are wire flowers in silver. These are 2 layers, so they're not flat. The earrings also little wire flowers on a fishhook back. I have 2 of these. This is the length. So that larger flower hanging right in the middle of the chest there with the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down here right on the bust. So this is The Show Must Grow On in silver. 2 of these available. Number 29. Did you send me the winner?
Not yet. I got to write the names down. So.
Oh. Catching up.
Yeah, I'm just catching up.
Max is catching up with us, ladies. We're going too fast for him.
No.
Those don't have any stones in them, Violet. Just silver. All right, next up we have a pale green, like a minty green. Almost like a spearmint green at the bottom of these. These are called Lucid Luster in green. So these have, yeah, I know, speedy, right? White rhinestones at the top, those green marquee-shaped rhinestones at the bottom. This is the length and size. I have 3 of these. Lucid Luster. In green is number 30. All right, so invoices are going to go out tomorrow. Sheila, you won a free piece. So you have a free piece to claim when you find something you like. We'll put that down on our sheet for you. Invoices, I said tonight, but they'll close tonight, kind of. And I say kind of because you can still add to it by messaging me personally by about noon tomorrow, and then I'll get them out tomorrow afternoon. I do that in case anybody comes back and watches the replay tonight and then wants to claim things. So I do leave a little bit of extra cushion time there. So if you were thinking about something during the show and you decide later that you want it, just message me and I will add that to your pouch for this week. So we'll get those taken care of over the weekend, and then they will go out. Well, let's see, not Monday because it's a holiday. Tuesday, they will be picked up by the post office and they will go out to you. So let's see. Sunday we'll be back, and it will be a one and done show at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Got to have fast fingers, so make sure you exercise your fingers. Get them ready to claim the things you like, because once they're gone, they're gone. So we'll do one and dones on Sunday at 7. I hope you all have a great weekend and a great rest of your Friday night, and we will see you on Sunday. Bye now.